Hello everyone and welcome to OBAP Day 4. We are back at MSP. This is going to be a little bit similar to Day 2, but it will still have its own flair. And this will be a 2, maybe 3-part series. So once again, thank you to OBAP for this amazing opportunity to get all these great photos for you guys and just an amazing experience overall. Here is a fire truck here that we just drove by. I took a photo of that. Here's a Delta 737 taking off. We got an up-close shot of, and then a Delta A320, I believe that is, taking off right there. Really cool. Then we drove by the Sun Country Airlines hangar, and you can see that right there. And we'll go by some aircraft here. There's a 738 right there in the old livery. Here's another shot of that, up close. Closer we're going to get, at least. And here is the hangar itself, a little bit closer shot. There's a little bit of reflection of the bus. And then there's a Gulfstream something. And then our only aircraft in Terminal 2 today. Now, there's a funny story behind this photo. And I heard this on my first tour of MSP. Yeah, this is my second one. Or, well, I guess it is. But I went on a tour way back in the day of like 6 years ago or something. And they showed that these windmills here were kind of a scam. And they were supposed to generate power. They never really worked. So that's a bit unfortunate, I guess. We wasted a ton of money on that. Here's a Southwest 737-700. And I believe that's a Challenger 300. I'm not quite sure. I'm not very good on the private jets. I'm improving on it, though. Here's another Gulfstream. And then Dassault Falcon. I really like those. Those are some nice private jets there. Here's Sky Chef's food truck. We got the cargo apron going across here, and this is where it starts to get cool. We are now driving onto the runway. You just get ready for it right here. There we go. We're going on runway 422. We are now driving on the runway, if you can believe it or not. I couldn't believe it. This is absolutely insane. For some reason, we were driving like we do here in American and most of the world on the right side of the center line, which weirded me out a little bit. That's not how you're supposed to do it. And we will continue going down the runway here. It's just such a surreal experience. And I think now we're migrating over to the center line a little bit. So I don't know why we're driving. There's a windsock there. You can tell it's really windy today. I don't know why I'm not filming it correctly, but there you go. It was a very windy day. That's why I have all the audio turned off for the outdoor footage here that we'll get. We're still driving on the runway and get ready. Just about to see. We had to wait for this Delta A321 to take off. We had to wait to cross the runway on our little bus. Well, we were getting escorted, but we had to wait. If I was at the viewing area here, I would be just absolutely dumbfounded on why there would be a bus driving on the runway and when it's getting escorted. We had to get an escort through the airport, and that was pretty cool, I guess. But now crossing the active runway. How insane is that? There you go. So, got to get out of there in a hurry. Have planes taken off. Here's another shot of the A321 still frame here. And then here is the tower. We'll get one more photo of that. Yeah, now this is when it gets really cool. Well, there's the terminal right there. It's Terminal 1. Ton of Delta, of course. This is where it gets really cool, as now we are about to step off onto the runway. No more windows blocking this view. Now you can see Terminal 1 a little bit better. There's the American Airlines section right there. But now we are walking on the runway. The United 737-700 there. I'll get a video right here. Grooved runway, of course. Check this out. This is also a taxiway. Runway 422 is also a taxiway, so that will come in handy later. But look at this. On the runway, there's the terminal over there. Private jet section where we were at earlier. Look at the JetBlue UN-90 taking off right next to us. I mean, you can't get this. You can't get this access anywhere else. This is just absolutely insane. I'll see another shot of the JetBlue right here, still frame once again. I already posted the best of plane spotting, and boy, it was the longest one. I got them all from here. All the best of plane spotting photos came from here, really. Or came from the OBAB Ace Academy days. Here's a United 737 going on the runway. They actually stopped. It was so cool. They actually stopped and allowed people to take photos. I didn't really get that wasn't a very good photo. I did get a selfie with it though, but I don't have a face reveal yet, so I want to keep my face private. Here's Delta 821 taxiing right at us. That was a bit weird. Here it is once again. It's so insane to see these planes taxiing on the runway right next to us. Where else do you get that opportunity? And here's a CRJ 200 doing the same thing, taxiing right at us, and we'll get another better shot of the crappy regional jet 200 right here taxiing off the runway slash taxiway. But how about that? And it was so cool. See all those jets close up. I mean, you can't get that anywhere else. There's the American 738. I don't know why I got so many photos of the American 738. And there's the United 737-700 taking off. Got to see it take off here. Now we'll check out some of their winter materials while plane spotting at the same time, because I plane spotted from the dang machines. There's a Dornier 328 for Denver Air Connection, and then a Delta A319. Here's me driving the snow plow. I didn't actually drive it, but it looked like it. I guess that was pretty obvious. Why would I be driving a snowplow in the middle of January? That would make sense. June, jeez. Here's with that thing. That was interesting to see there. Like a giant rug that was rolled up. Delta Series 900. And here we will see a United A320 Evo Blue. Beautiful. Wish I was flying that one, but SAS wanted to go on strike. There's the Delta A330 taking off. Now Terminal 2 is a lot more busy now that we're not over there anymore. Here's Delta 763 once again. And then this is pretty interesting. This was operating for Delta, the SkyWest CRJ 700. This is not for American, but I didn't really get a great photo of that one. This is the best one that I got, unfortunately, because it is pretty cool. Now there's at least one of these operating for Delta. I've seen it quite often at MSP. It's Delta 8717 and Delta A321. I believe that is kind of getting just a shot of the back of the aircraft. Here's some of the construction that's going on. You can see some of the jet bridges that have been removed, and they're working on the taxiway and everything there, so that's pretty interesting to see. Here's the Delta A321 once again, and the A220-300. Can't wait to fly on one of those. Actually, by this time, I've already flown on one by the time you're watching this. The Delta E175, or no, that's an E170 or whatever it is, without E175 with the not enhanced winglets. We're working on the engine here, the 717 Delta. Look at that. We got 3 guys in there. That's quite impressive. This shot is where I'll leave you here. We got so much more. This is going to be like a 3-part series, maybe. It's at least going to be a 2-part series this for day 4. Absolutely insane. This is the craziest day by far out of all of them. So you should probably stick around to see the next few parts, because they're going to get even more crazy. If this was insane, the next 1 or maybe 2 are going to be even crazier. So that's not promo, by the way. That's just kind of telling you how absolutely flabbergasted I was by this experience. But thank you all for joining me here, and I'll see you in the next part, and I'll see you tomorrow. As always, good night. Auf Wiedersehen.